Hey there, it's Flatbread Friday, and I was at the farmer's market recently, and I bought some freshly made pita breads, and those are going to be our flatbread crust today. And I also had a bunch of Italian and bell peppers in my garden, and I had to use them, so that's why we're going to do a pepper and onion pita flatbread, and let's get her done. I have already diced up our peppers, roughly diced, and a red onion. And for two reasons, I'm going to cook these first before I build our flatbreads. The reason number one is there's too much for a few flatbreads, pita flatbreads. And not only that, but the pitas are already cooked, so we don't have to cook them too long. So that's why I'm going to do it. So let's get these into a skillet and cook them up. We're going to start with some roasted garlic oil, which makes vegetables taste real good. And the roasted garlic oil is seasoned, but we're probably going to add a little more seasonings when we put our vegetables. Our oil is heated up. Now in goes our onions. It's not heated up that much, but that's okay. It'll do it. I have it on medium low because we're just going to soften up these things, and whatever peppers and onions are left over, I'm probably going to make something else. And speaking of peppers, there we go. In and in. We'll incorporate them. Very colorful. And even though the roasted garlic oil is seasoned, I'm going to season the vegetables with a little bit of salt and pepper. And we're going to cook them up. Our peppers and onions are softened up nicely. They're sort of crisp tender, but they're going to be cooked more when they go into the oven. And the leftover ones are cooked enough to make them last a few days. I'll figure out what I'm going to do with them. So we're going to turn off the heat and let them cool down a little bit. I have laid out our pita pockets on some sheet pans lined with parchment, and the oven is preheated to 400 degrees. And now we're going to start assembling our pita flatbreads. My tomato crop was very abundant this year, and I've made several batches of roasted tomato sauce, and that's what we're going to use for our pita flatbreads. And we're going to start by spreading it on. I need my other hand. All the way out to the edge. And we're going to keep going. Our pitas are sauced up. Looking yummy. And they're going to taste good too. The sauce is my favorite. So glad I was able to make a bunch of it. Next comes a layer of shredded mozzarella. Kind of clumpy. Whoops. And we're going to keep going and cheese them all up. Our pitas are cheesed up now. I think these are going to be fun and yummy. And now on comes our peppers and onions. Here they are. Spread them around. Maybe we will end up using all of them, but I don't know. Just a little more. Make sure that every slice is peppery and oniony. Looking good. All the peppers and onions are on. We had a little bit left over, but not too much. but I'm sure we can do something else with them. We're gonna top these off with some of my favorite shaved 4-cheese blend. Give them a little sharpness, protect the veggies a bit. Keep going until they're all topped off. We're all topped off with our shaved sharp cheese. And now we're ready to go in the oven. And let's see how they come out. I think it's gonna be about 15 or 20 minutes. Our pita pepper and onion flatbreads are out of the oven, browned and bubbly and ready to serve. And let's do it. Slice them up and serve them up. Here's our pepper and onion flatbread on a plate. And I think I would like to decorate it. Use a little drizzle of balsamic vinegar, balsamic glaze. We are now ready to serve it up. Let's take a taste. Thank you for joining me for this week's edition of Flatbread Friday. Here's our piece of our pepper and onion pita flatbread, and now we're going in. That came out so yummy. Thanks to the peppers from my garden, thanks to the freshly baked pita, and all the other stuff. And we'll see you again soon. Happy Flatbread Friday.